Everybody, and welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Kiy-Lee and I am 15 years old, and in today's video I will actually be doing a little opening. So backstory, you guys have seen this product a lot, and it's part of actually my prepping pantry, but I haven't specifically opened one of these yet. And I was wondering, actually, I was sitting here and I was wondering what was in it, because I saw in the back of it what's in it, but I feel like when it comes to props and first aid kits, especially first aid kits, I feel like you should always open it just to see what it has, see what you may need to get more of, and see if it's compatible for you. Like, if you were to have a generator, you'd want to try it out to make sure it works properly and it's compatible for you. So I decided that I was going to open it. So I have two. It's the first aid kits. I have two of these first aid kits, and I got them from Dollar Tree, and I haven't opened them to see what's inside. Of course, I can read what's on the background, but not on the background, what's on the back of it, but I do want to see what's inside just to make sure that everything is fine. So you guys have heard this before, but it has 8 sheer bandages, 4 sheer bandages that are smaller, and then 2 sheer bandages that are circles, and then knuckle bandages, 2 gauze pads, and then alcohol prep pads. So I feel like it would be important just to see what this, how everything looks inside. It says it has 21 items, and it looks like this on the outside. Like I said, I got it from Dollar Tree, but I still want to see what's inside. So convenient for me. With it, you just have to slide this off to the side, and then it'll come off. See? Convenient. But we're going to see what's in it. Kind of get to open it like a book. You kind of get to open it like a book, so we're gonna see what's inside. Say with this though, I'm not expecting phenomenal, absolutely expensive looking products, but I am just seeing the size and everything, so I know what it looks like. Oh, that's how you see. It's like a fun little book. I don't want to spill anything out. Okay, see, I almost spilled stuff out. Okay, so here are the 2 gauze pads. I feel like I'm in some commercial or something, but I'm not. So here are the 2 gauze pads. They feel extremely soft. They just feel like your everyday normal gauze pads. I will say I did kind of expect them to be smaller, so for them to be this size, I'm not mad about it. And it comes with 2 of them, and they look like they're a good size, and they do feel thick through the packaging, so they're not thin and they're a good size, so that's amazing. Next up is the 2 alcohol pads. These look like the exact alcohol pads from my other video. They're just simple alcohol pads. I will say be careful with this. I know people already know this, but for those who don't, please be careful with this, because if alcohol gets in your eye, you will not have fun. It will not be a fun day. And then next up is the 2 circular band-aids. See if you guys can see that. It's 2 circular band-aids. I will say, these kind of remind me of pimple patches. If you've ever seen a pimple patch, these are with that. These kind of remind me of a pimple patch. Okay. Next up are these 2 long kind of band-aids, but they're still kind of short. But they're a little bit longer. They look a little short, but they can still do for some type of injury. Okay, and then this is the other one. So it's 2 sets of these short, kind of long looking ones. Okay, next up we have the knuckle bandages, which these are actually something that I am still looking for. I'm looking for these individually because knuckle bandages are really good. And when it comes to using a rubber band, not a rubber band, why am I talking about a rubber band? A band-aid on your knuckles, it can be very, very not confusing, but uncomfortable when it comes to like bending your hand due to the fact that it's kind of getting right here. So you can't like bend it the way you want to. So these could be very handy. If you don't know how to use these, just put this on wherever the scratch is, and then this will wrap around here, and it'll wrap around here, and you can still bend your finger as needed, but with your scratch or cut covered. Then next up is these two. Wait, are these the same size? Yeah. There. So these 4, like I guess, regular, what am I talking about right now? Regular, Band-Aids. So these are like your regular size Band-Aids. Nothing special. So I'm going to put everything back. Hopefully in the way it's supposed to be so that it fits in there perfectly. But I will say, I think for this to have been $125. I'm not sure if it's still the same now because the Dollar Tree is going up on their prices. But for this to have been for only it's sliding over. For only $125, I'm not mad about it just because of the fact that you get a lot, and for one person, this could really help. And I'm glad I ended up buying 2 because when I saw these, I actually didn't know these were in Dollar Tree. So when I saw them, I thought, and it snaps together. I thought these would be like kind of like a steal, and I grabbed 2. I kind of wish I would have grabbed more because these are the travel size ones. But it's okay because they still work really, really good. Well, I can tell these will work really, really good, so I'm not mad about it. I will say, would I get more? Yes. But you can also always go the other way and make one at home, because you could put more in it, like more Band-Aids and alcohol pads and stuff. But if you are looking for a faster way to do this, then this would also be a good way to do it. I don't see a reason why I'd say not to purchase this. I feel like this could be very essential because even if you have a bug out bag, I know I'm not sure if it'll come out before this one or after this one, so I'm not gonna say that. But this could fit in a backpack, a bug out bag. It could fit in like a container of all of your aid stuff, or if you have a container where you specifically put aid stuff and personal care and stuff, this could fit in there. And that's why I love travel size stuff, because it can fit. Travel size stuff can fit into your bag, purse, or whatever you're bringing, and you don't necessarily have to worry about carrying big things in a bag and losing space, because the last thing you want to do is take up all of your space and then you can't put a lot of stuff in your bag, if that makes sense. So with this, you can actually put a lot in your bag and you don't have to worry about running out of space. But if I do go back to Dollar Tree and I do see them, I'll let you guys know. I'm not too sure if they still have them. Last time I went, I don't believe I saw any. But that doesn't mean they didn't add some or somebody came and bought them out or something. But these are a really good steal. So if you have a Dollar Tree near you and you have seen these and requesting getting some or not, I definitely 100% recommend getting some of these. Because I think they'd be a good purchase, and especially going in a bag or something with everything that comes in here, you have enough stuff to get to a somewhat safe area or good area to tend to a scratch or a wound that's small. Now, if you do have a big scratch, like a deep cut or something, I don't think this would do that much. I mean, the alcohol prep pads will work, but I'm not sure if the band-aids would be big enough to actually cure or help sanitize fully or keep a wound like sanitized. But if it's a small scratch, then that would be a good thing to kind of just like bring out and have and be able to tend to a wound or a scratch effectively, rather than having to worry about not having something to effectively clean a small wound, especially if you have a bigger first aid kit and it's in your bag or something and you don't want to have to rummage around to get to the big first aid kit for a small scratch. Then this would be absolutely, this would be absolutely perfect. But I hope you guys enjoy this video, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!